The SE, it stands for Special Edition. So it has a little bit different wheels than the normal EX would normally have, and it has a sunroof instead of having to go up to the EXL to get the sunroof. Yeah, light utility. You can tow a boat or something as well, trailer. But I guess mostly people that have things that they would use outdoors, I guess, more of an outdoorsy type vehicle. People either with a lot of kids, or they have a lot of people sitting in it, or people that put, things back there, luggage, or skis, snowboards, bikes, go up into the mountains and go camping. People that either haul a lot of things or haul a lot of people. So, under the hood of the 2015 Pilot SE, you see that there is a 3.5 liter V6 engine with 250 horsepower. Right here you may notice an air intake. What that does, it helps the engine to breathe by keeping more cooler outside air to get into the engine, and seals off the hot air from in here. Just a little thing that helps it breathe easier, get you more efficient and more power. Everything that's in here that's either brightly colored or in a clear container are things that you can take care of, as an everyday maintenance person, I guess. So you have, your window washer fluid, your radiator reservoir, your air conditioner, your brake fluid and things like that, as well as your oil. If it's sealed or it's black and you can't see it, you don't really want to mess with that. Just bring it to us and we can take care of that for you. I would call it maybe a mid-size SUV, but it still has the ruggedness of a truck when you need it as well. So they ask about the trunk space and if the seats fold down to get more room. They usually ask about towing capacity, gas mileage, and four-wheel drive. Usually when I tell them that it gets 17 miles to the gallon, city and 24 highway, they're like, wow, that's pretty good for a truck that size. So I guess that's probably the main surprising thing about the vehicle, as well as how smooth that it rides too for a truck. And these bumpers they're resistant for up to 5 miles per hour. Most car manufacturers, I think they're about 2.5 miles an hour, but it's just a little bit more. So if you were to, back into like a wall or a pole a little bit lightly, you don't have to worry about it denting, things like that. Move on over here. These are the wheels that I was talking about earlier, the 18-inch wheels, alloy. They're just a little bit different than the EX's wheels. This nice little style. It does have disc brakes, ventilated disc brakes, so that keeps the heat dispersed away a lot quicker, and so you can get that more efficient stopping power. Things like that. Mirror over here, it does fold away both ways. So if you had like a tight garage and you might back out and hit something, it'll fold both ways. You don't have to worry about it breaking and falling off and having to pay $300 to $600 to replace that. So inside the car, you see it's got power seats, 10-way power seats in here. You have all your, on the steering wheel, you have your phone controls for Bluetooth. You can hook your phone up with Bluetooth so you can answer calls, make calls, and decline calls, as well as have voice tags so you can do everything voice activated. Well, it does have some pretty good safety ratings due to the ACE body structure. So it has, instead of just a normal mid-beam, it has a beam on the top as well as the bottom around the radiator, I guess, to help protect you from either bigger or smaller cars in the event of an accident, a head-on accident. Well, the lower beam helps prevent, say, like a smaller car like a Civic from going under you or you driving over it. And then the beam on the top helps, say, those huge pickup trucks where their bumpers are way up here, and it prevents them from going over you. And it also has crumple zones built in that makes the energy divert around the passenger cabin instead of having everything just come head on at you. Well, the steering wheel, it does have a tilt and telescopic steering wheel. So not only does it move up and down, you can also adjust the length of it so you can have it closer or farther for you. just to make it a little bit more comfortable. There's a button over here, VTM 4 lock, and that's how you would lock it into the 4-wheel drive. You can only do that if you're at a stop and it goes to 18 miles an hour. Well, it definitely has a lot more room than a CR-V, but you still have, a lot of people like the 4-wheel drive capabilities of it, and the utility of it, because, all the rear seats fold down flat, so you can put a lot of stuff in it. And usually people that buy them, they're either previous Pilot owners that love their older ones but just want to step up, or they just need more room from like a CR-V or a smaller Honda. Here in the back seat, you can see maybe you get, some pretty good room in there, and you can adjust these forward and backwards. It can move forward if you wanted to have, if people were sitting back in the 3rd row, they can get more leg room back there. And also you could just hit this and it'll go forward to get easy access into the 3rd row. And like I said before, there are 3 latches for child seats. So in all 3 of these seats here, 4 latches, all 3 of these seats here, as well as one in the back, so you can have 4 child seats back there. It does have the rear entertainment system up there. So if you have kids or somebody sitting back there, they can watch a movie or anything like that. It does come with wireless headphones. Back here, you can actually add up to 3 more headphones plugged into it. If more people wanted to listen to what's on the TV, you can have the plug-in headphones as well. And there's another power outlet, as well as the climate control, so people back here can change if they want it warmer or colder than what the front has it set as, because it doesn't really feel like you're driving a big SUV. It feels, the steering is so smooth and precise, it feels like you're driving a small car, and it's pretty quiet, it's comfortable, has a pretty soft ride to it. Here you have, some decent cargo area room here. You do get extra floor mats, those are free here. If you look under this little storage compartment, you can put more things in here. It's almost like a smaller trunk almost, just more storage space. And the seats, like I said, you can fold them completely flat. All you would do, you just hit the little lever, and when the seat belts are down, you just pull the lever and push it forward, and they go completely flat. You can get more cargo space, and they lock in place. You can, add a lot of more things in there. Groceries, big screen TV, anything you want to put in there. As well as the other row, that one can fold completely flat as well. Oh yeah, it's perfect for family because it has 8 seats, and you can actually fit up to 4 child seats. There's latches to put 4 child seats in there as well, so you can have all your babies and little kids in there comfortably and safe.